And yes, I'm sounding like a fucking Texan or some shit. I don't know what came over me. I just decided to say hi. How's it going, guys? Thank you very much for checking out my video. Please like and subscribe. And of course, today we're gonna be talking about the game that I was doing, Digimon Time Stranger. I hope you guys enjoyed it, guys, because honestly, it's one of my favorite games. Mostly because it's based off my favorite genre. Uh, well, not really genre, but like my favorite TV show in general. One of them, anyway. Digimon Digital Monsters. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically think Pokemon, but in a very different sense. If you guys don't know the difference really between, see, Digimon are different because generally, for the most part, Pokemon, you get to have 6 or more Pokemon, right? And that's the consensus of both the series and the games. For the Digimon, it's different because, yes, in this games that I've been playing lately, you get about the same amount of Digimon. Here's the difference, though. Technically, you have a partner. Whether you stick with that partner is actually kind of up in the air. I feel in a lot of games they kind of lose that. They're basically going further more into the Pokemon factor than they are going to do with the original continuity of Digimon, because the original Digimon continuity is basically that each character only generally has one partner, and it's like a whole gaggle of friends having their individual partners, and these partners have basically different Digimon. In this game, and the games in general that I've been playing lately, you get to have more than just one type of Digimon, and you get to arrange them any way you wish. Again, it's no different than Pokemon in general, aside from when you get into battle. It isn't one-on-one. It is how many you have. Like, so you have like your individual 3 Pokemon, which is basically your party, and however many monsters are going to come at you. Generally, it's like 4 or 5. No, it's like 4. At the very bare minimum, it's like 4. No, 3. I'm so sorry, my brain went again. Anyway, so again, and a lot of times in Pokemon, you can only do 2 at a time at the bare minimum, because apparently too many Pokemon out there is too chaotic. I'm like, dude, I'm playing a game where Digimon have the capability to evolve to a sense where they actually have their own deity class beings. Ladies and gentlemen, holy shit. And I mean, guys, there are, and of course there are layers and layers of basically forms of Digimon. Because one of the biggest problems I have with Digimon is a lot of times certain Digimon can actually digivolve into a different Digimon in a certain line. As where in Pokemon, it's generally a very linear evolution stage. You can't have a Lucario become a Pikachu, is what I'm trying to say. But in this one, in Digimon, that the evolution stages are very skewed. Mind you, they do have their own structure, so it's not totally chaotic, but it's hard to explain without actually getting into the concepts of data, virus, vaccine, that kind of thing. So basically, if you think computers and it's easier to think that way, it's a little easier than that. It's a little easier. And one of the things I love about Digimon is, unlike Pokemon, Digimon has a very strict factor. Think about it this way. Whenever you play in the game, you actually have to farm not only the Digimon themselves, but you also have to farm their stats. Yes, folks, you have to actually level up their stats to a certain degree in order to get what you want in certain Digimon. Like for instance, and that's one of the things I like about it, is because that's where it gets compelling. Because unlike Pokemon, where you either give them items or fulfill a certain criteria, or even just leveling them up, I mean, it's very simple when it comes to Pokemon, but when it comes to Digimon, it's a little more. You have to plan this one. You have to plan them, and you generally have to know where you want to go as far as certain stats go. Because certain Digimon have certain stats, and then to get to the next level, that certain stat, like for instance, intelligence or strength, has to be at a certain level in order for you to grow to the next level. Which again, oh, and by the way, if I didn't tell you guys any further what the stats or levels of Digimon are, it's quite simple actually. There is, so basically there's baby, and there's in training, and then rookie, champion, ultimate, and mega. And then there's pseudo legendary. And then on certain occasions there is a deity class being, which is basically pseudo legendary, but the only reason they consider pseudo legendary is because, I mean, there's different versions and different structures that, in a lot of cases, some Digimon only have one of each kind, but on certain occasions I've seen Digimon of multiple versions of the same Digimon. It's kind of like finding a shiny and having a different name. It makes me laugh. So if you guys ever want to watch or play Digimon or whatever, I'd recommend it. Which would I recommend first? I recommend the Sleuth series first. It's 2 games, really fun games, and it is actually pretty simple compared to the ones I have now, which is basically Time Stranger. Time Stranger, it has all their mechanics, but they decided to add a few other mechanics in there, not to mention a mystery that kind of complicates things. So I recommend the Cyber Sleuth first, and then Hacker's Memory. Those 2 are so much fun to play if you guys want to get into Digimon Digital Monsters. Again, you can get them for any. I'm pretty sure you can get them for PlayStation and Switch. As far as Xbox goes, I don't think I saw it on Xbox, but it's actually possible. So if you guys want to check that out, my recommendation. And as far as the concept of would you recommend this one right now that you never played it? Yes and no. Yes, if you really want to play it, so really good, because it's a really good title so far, because I'm barely like about 30% in. Yeah, folks, all those hours, and it's only about 30% in the game. Mostly because a lot of it is just basically level grinding and basically stat grinding. Because literally all I'm doing is basically grinding for stats. Sometimes that's all you really need to do in order to get a certain Digimon you really want. Personally, my go-to is the original Adventure team. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. My recommendation. Not only is it a good mix of powerhouses and well, honestly, it's just I've never really had issues with those Digimon specifically, because each one of them has their own individual strengths, and not to mention their attacks are way cool. And one of the things I loved about this new rendition of Digimon game is it's finally in English. I'm like, we have the technology. Apparently, they decide, you know what, we're gonna make a Digimon game in English because the other ones are in Japanese. Mind you, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Japanese games are bad. I'm not. They are awesome, and that's one of the reasons I play them. But a lot of times I have to actually pay attention to those games because sometimes if I don't know what I'm doing and I miss certain specs, I'm going to be like, oh, great, now where am I supposed to go? So I have to be very, very careful what to read, what I'm supposed to do, in order to get further in the game. This one, I still have to pay attention, but not as much because it will actually tell you in English, oh, you're supposed to go here. Oh, okay, cool, awesome, let's go here. But in the meantime, I'm going to be level grinding and stat grinding because, again, it's part of the game. So, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Please do me a favor, guys, like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. And again, we're still considering doing the t-shirt thing. I'm gonna be buying a t-shirt soon and telling you guys what it looks like, what it feels like. I'll tell you guys. Don't expect something fashionable because it's gonna be a t-shirt, and literally it's hard to make certain t-shirts fashionable, especially with your own logo on it. But yeah, I like it because again, I'm talking about Digimon now. I like the concept, and yes, folks, I am saying it a lot of the title of the show because no, I am not getting any kind of royalty of it, because if that was true, I'd be saying it like a Pokemon, and saying my own name 100 times. Digi. No, I'm not that guy. No, I love it because it has one of my favorite mechanics in it, which is basically level grinding. But it's not just level grinding. It's you could actually, if you know what you're doing, stat grind, and stat grind is a whole different mechanic. So basically, if you guys don't know, if you guys are not gamers, stat grinding is basically in individual stats like strength, intelligence, defense, whatever. You can actually go into a special place. It's called the Digifarm, and it allows you to store your Digimon that you're not using. And the best part about that is you could actually put them into a certain point and basically train them up in individual stats, the individual stat you want, right? So every time they level up, that same stat has a higher chance of leveling higher and higher. Mind you, all their other stats level as well, but when you focus on a certain stat, that certain stat will grow higher than their normal stats would. So again, that's literally how it works, and it's so easier than just leveling up, because not all stats level at the same time. Sometimes your intelligence go up and your defense go up as well, but nothing else. And it really depends, and I don't know what is going on with that, but honestly, it gives the game a little more flavor, which is something I feel like it is definitely necessary. I like it. It's cool. No, anyway, so that is that on that. So if you guys do want to check it out, go check it out. My recommendation, and hope you guys enjoy the games. And My recommendation: check out the show too. The show is just as compelling as the games. Uh, the difference is the shows are have more of a love feel to it. So if you want to get sappy, my recommendation. Do I see it as a romantic story? No, not even a little. It's not. It's no different than Pokemon as far as feel good. You know, you're my best friend kind of vibes. That's literally all it is. And it's good for when you feel like you want to have one of the coolest moments, because I mean Digimon has one of the best moments personally of action and growth. I recommend it. The whole series is basically each individual character has their own growth moment, and I'm talking about every series, so I recommend it. I recommend the series. Now I had a different thought, and it like blasted right through me. I hate when that happens, don't you? I was trying to think of a different. Oh, right. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video I did, which was Ghostwire Tokyo. And if you guys loved that game, you love the monsters, the beasts, or whatever coming at me, don't worry, there's gonna be more tonight. I promise you that. If you guys want to check out the channel, again, like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. And I hope you guys enjoy this spooky season, because it's not over yet. Take care. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer Djinn Candor, wishing you love, luck, happiness, and plenty of magic. I'll see you guys in the next one. And I hope I get to see you in the next one. Take care. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer Djinn Candor, wishing you all the love. Take care.